So this is a long overdue video. This is my winter skills bushcraft course with Grazy from Northern Limits Bushcraft and Survival. Great course, some great skills. Obviously didn't end up recording all of them. This is just a snippet and a really quick edit of the things we did and things we recorded, so I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe and share the video if you want, and I'll put a link in for Northern Limits Bushcraft and Survival. Go check them out. Great team of instructors and great skills learned, so all in all, really good weekend. Cheers.
There's Rob, Geordie Wanderer.
I'm definitely a cock up.
So nice and so long. There we go, that's that.
My dust, discs, rope, and whatever that wax log thing was.
Oh, did you use that?
No, that's not good. Like it all fucking.
There's Rob, the Geordie Wanderer, looking all so serious, trying to remember his Arbor Knot. Yeah. Okay. Right, so what I'm doing with Rob, he has been given some potassium permanganate and he's got some glycerin. He's never done this before, so this is science. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just put a couple of drops on it. Yeah, just took a little bit more on there. There we go. Right, now this does take a little bit of time to do. So now just need to wait patiently for the chemical reaction to cause the exothermic explosion. So wait out. Right, so what we're now doing with Rob is I've told him that we can also use boot polish. So I'm going to do this in an alternative fire starter video. So what he's doing is he's just using a collection tray to put some of this standard brown polish on, and he's going to blast it with a ferro rod, shower method. There we go. And there we'll have it. And from there, the oil is going to spread into it, soak up into the wood, and then continue to burn. And then you would then put the other bits onto it, and then build your fire up from there. Excellent effort, Rob.
Cheers.
How was that one? Learn something new every day?
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're very easy and quick. Especially if you've got boot clothes.
Yeah. Well, look forward to the full video on this one.
Go for it.
Tell you what, so I don't might be a bit safer.
Using fucking margins next to it.
This is come on.
Go, 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 go! Yeah, well, good job.
Science. It's like Mission Impossible.
Still going, still going. There you go. What's coming up next? Go bang. Okay. What the hell of a reaction like?
Do you think this was used for medical purposes?
What, manganate?
Potassium permanganate, yeah.
Wants to go through it. Alright. This is Grazy. Hello. And we're trying to get this fire going again. Because we both got slightly distracted. I did a Joe Robinetti and lost my ferro rod. Found it though.
Joe Robinetti and you lost your ferro rod. However, we're lucky enough to find it again.
Alright. Just retrace your steps, you'll find it. Maybe not in the boreal forest, but in this kind of forest, you'll definitely find it.
So, Rob's here. He's come on one of the winter skills course, and we're here in Blade and Burn Farm. So we've got together. We're going to do this collaboration video, and very much just enjoy ourselves out in the woods, because who doesn't like fire and who doesn't like being out in the woods doing bushcraft?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So all I can say is, if you're interested, www.northernlimitsbushcraftandsurvival.com and have a look at our dates.
It's not always as smoky though.
Yeah. So lunchtime, and something that we always like to do here at Northern Limits when we're doing these courses, we always like to make bannock bread, purely because it's got everything you need, especially with the fact that you put your own ingredients in it. It doesn't have to just be the bread. So I like to put cheese into it, so I have cheesy garlic, for example, but the whole point of this is the cheese has got the fat that you need into it, the flour has got the starch and the carbohydrates that you need. I like rosemary as well, and then you've also got a bit of fat and calories within the olive oil. So put them all in a sandwich bag and then you mush it up. So let's give it a go. Right. So first of all, I've got this bag, but purely just because I've got students. But if I was out in the ground by myself, I would actually already have had put some of that into a bag just to save on space and weight. And all we're going to do is just put the desired amount in. And then splash of olive oil to act as a binder. And then this is when we get the water. Right, so if you've got the bag, you're then now going to put your water in. But what we're doing is we're just splashing it in and then start mixing. All we then do is we just start kneading. If you've got too much water, it doesn't really matter because you just put some more of your flour in it. But if there's not enough water, you just keep adding until, and you'll make sure you get everything. So in the corners in there as well, push them in, give it a bit of a squidge. And that's starting to get quite thick now. Now this is where you can start adding your other ingredients. Yeah, as ever, once you finish with any form of blade, especially knife, put it away in its sheath, blade safety and all that. And then add your desired amount of cheese. And I'm going to bang some rosemary in there as well. I'm just going to break it up because I like rosemary. And then just going to mix that in as well. So if you've still got bits of like clumps of dry flour, just add a little bit more water into it. And then continue to mix and knead. Give it a good swirl. Yeah. Smush it up in your fingertips. Ensure everything is nice and squishy. Okay. Now, what some people will do, they'll actually take balls out and then they'll just keep adding flour until it's a proper dough. But the good thing about this is the fact I can actually turn this inside out into my pan, and then I don't actually have to worry about you know, like dirtying the contents of it if I've got dirty hands. So once I'm done, what I then do is I'm just going to drop it all into the pan. It's all gone wrong.
Blooper time.
And then you can just turn it back inside out again, and then you're all good. Yeah, saves a mess. And then this goes on to some hot coals. Oh. And then just let it cook.
Here we are. Grazy's checking out the food, making sure it's all good. Hopefully he's not going to burn it. There's my setup there, the view with the tripod. Grazy's in the far corner over there with his standard top. We're just chilling out, enjoying the woods. Done some skills this morning. Natural cordage and some hunting for fat wood. Found some. I was quite surprised I actually even could find any. What else did we do this morning? Done a bit of knot work as well. Got a tripod going on as well with some natural cordage. Pretty pleased with that. So it's lunchtime. Bannock's on. Might have some sausages. See See how we go.
Rob, Bannock Bread.
There we go. Finished product, ready to rock and roll.
Cheesy Bannock Bread. I'm going to go and get it in and around the mouth. I'm going to destroy it.
Dirty bastard.
Good day everybody, it's Grazy, Chief Instructor from Northern Limits Bushcraft and Survival, and I hope everyone's well. Now today, a little bit of Campcraft while I'm on course. Getting stuff off the ground when it's damp, and let's make ourselves a bit of a bushcraft coat hanger. So all we'll need is 2 bits of paracord and a stick, just like this. Now, all them credits. Right, and then coat was, as I mentioned, we're going to make a bag or a coat hanger just to get our kit off the ground. Just if it has been raining, we don't want all that moisture in the water absorbing into a kit and then making everything stay damp, because no one wants that. So to start off with, my favourite knot of them all, the infamous Arbor Knot. So the first bit of paracord, as I always tell people to do, is get a knot, because I'm right-handed, so this goes in my right hand and acts as a guide. Around, through, and then back through. Now, if you haven't seen the video already, go through our videos and then check the Arbor Knot video. It has done very, very well for itself. And put your hook through about halfway, and then ratchet that bad boy down for now. Okay, just so it stays in place. And then you're going to then do exactly the same with the other one. Quick knot, and then you're then going to tie an arbor knot around. So, just a quick breakdown. You're going to go across. You're then going to go over, back through the loop on the back, and then this little loop where my forefinger is, you're going to go through there. And then just pull down on it, and that's when you start ratcheting. Okay, and then you can keep ratcheting until that bad boy doesn't go anymore. Tighten it right off. So remember, this is essentially the Bushcraft zip tie, and then to finish it off, we're going to just do a simple overhand knot, and then just push it all the way down to stop any slippage, and then return to the top one, and then ratchet it back more. And there you have it. So let's try it out. Warm jacket, and then the day sack. Bushcraft coat and bag hanger, arbor knots, wire branch, paracord. Give it a go. See you next time. So now it's all melted down, so as you can just see here, it's just bubbling away. So all I'm going to do is just start mushing it in together with the ash, and then as it starts cooling down, it's going to start collecting on my little stick. So as you can just see here, and it's got like a nice black colour now, so it's quite tarry. And all I'm going to do is just mush everything together, and then I'm just going to keep rotating the stick as it starts to cool down. And then what I can then do is just heat it when I need to start using it as glue on maybe a primitive spear or an arrowhead. Or pine pitch is great for using like glue. So go get some pitch, get some pine resin, and then get some pitch made for yourself. So if you're into the more sort of primitive side, like Assistant Chief Instructor James is, and even our Staff Instructor Callum from Callum Douglas Outdoors, this is all stuff that these guys do quite regularly. And what's great about it as well, it's highly flammable. Stick around at the end of the video, because we've got a few blooper reels on it as well. Right, so it's starting to solidify now. So all I'm now going to do is just keep working around it. You can also do this as well in a tin that you may have. You know, just whatever you've got. But it's just, I don't have a tin. I've just improvised and used and used the tin foil. Well, it's highly sticky. I mean, just look at it. It's cooling down now. And then if it's set too much, you can just, all you need to do is just put it back on the heat to then get it going again. So go give it a go. See you next time. Now is I'm showing Rob how to make some pine pitch. So what we've done is, while the kettle's boiling, I've managed to get some tin foil, and I've got a load of pine resin that I've collected from some pine trees. I've added some ash into it, and what the ash does, it acts as a binding agent. And all I've done is just put it on top of the coals here before it starts melting. So as you can see, it's just nicely bubbling away there. And then I've got my stick, which I'm then going to start collecting it with, and then using it to mix in the ash and the resin. But if it gets too hot, Jesus Christ. That's like proper fucking, well, that went wrong. So, I'm here teaching Rob, but in Bushcraft, there's a million ways to do different things. Now, Rob's just told me something that I've never done before, and that is to use char cloth in some pine cones. So I'm going to give this one a go, because I've never done this before, to get a fire going. So all I'm going to try and do is just achieve bursting these into flames by using flint and steel with the char cloth. Yeah, just come down here for us now, just so we can get like close up of the of this. Yep. Right, and then come down this bit. There you go. Oh. Oh, a bit more practice on this one, I think.
There we go.
Yeah. Happy with that. I'll take that one.
Got flames.
I got flames. I think I'll try that one again at some point and try and get a full fire going. Thanks very much for letting us know that one, Rob.
No bother.
Good day, everybody. Grazy Chief Instructor and all in the Bushcraft and Survival, and I hope you're all well today. Next episode. Good day, everybody. This is Grazy, Chief Instructor of Northern from Bushcraft and Survival, and I hope everyone's well today. Today's episode is going to be the next one in the next alternate fire starting series. And today, so everything that we'll have, polish, roll credits. Right, there we go. Okay, so boot care when you're out in the field is absolutely important, purely because the fact that you don't want the damage of your boot care out in the field is paramount, but that's for a different video. But I always carry boot polish with us to coat me boots, because I always wear military issue brown boots, and I always put a layer of polish on them every morning just to keep it, you know, the oils nourish the leather, keeps it in good order. But today I'm going to show you how else we can use it. So if you just come down here now. Okay, polish has got a load of oil in it, and what's also good about polish is it's super flammable. So I'm going to take a bit of a swage and put it around my stick, and then I'm going to get my ferro rod and then shower it. Can I borrow it? Is it in your pocket? Borrow yours. So can you just come sort of like a little bit closer? So you can see just from the sparks there where it's already starting to melt, so I'm going to continue to just blast the sparks onto it. There we go. And then you've got fire, and then just leave it, but just be careful when the oil gets hot, it does drip. You can see where it's just went round and dripped down here. So there you have it. Give it a go next time you're on the ground, do your boots and start fire. See you next time.
So, just finished off a weekend doing some winter skills with Grazy from Northern Limits Bushcraft Survival. Cracking course, loved every minute of it. Highly recommend you go and check them out on the website or Instagram and YouTube. I'll try and leave links in my video for it as well. But absolutely cracking, great session, great skills, cracking weekend.